Thinking of Egypt? Do images of colossal pyramids and leisurely Nile cruises come to mind? While those are iconic, they're just the opening chapter to an epic story. Beyond the postcards lies a land of staggering diversity, of hidden oases, sacred mountains, and cities buzzing with a timeless energy. So, stick around as we count down the top 10 wonders that will redefine your idea of this ancient land. Egypt is about to blow your mind. Kicking off our list at number 10 is a beacon of knowledge on the Mediterranean coast, Alexandria's Bibliotheca. This isn't just a library, it's a bold, modern resurrection of an ancient dream. The original Great Library of Alexandria was the intellectual heart of the ancient world, a place where minds like Euclid and Archimedes shaped the future. Though lost to history, its spirit is reborn here. The architecture itself is a masterpiece. The main structure, a massive tilted disc, appears to rise from the sea, symbolizing a second sun of knowledge rising over the Mediterranean. Its exterior is wrapped in a stunning granite wall, intricately carved with letters and symbols from over 120 different human scripts, a tribute to global language and learning. Inside, the main reading hall is breathtaking, an immense multi-level space that can hold 8 million books. It's a place built for quiet contemplation and grand inspiration. A travel tip: the complex also houses museums and a planetarium, so plan to spend at least half a day exploring. For number 9, we venture deep into the western desert to a place that feels like a mirage brought to life, the Siwa Oasis. Isolated for centuries, Siwa has a unique culture and a rhythm all its own. This is a world away from the bustle of the Nile Valley, a tranquil haven of olive groves, date palms, and shimmering salt lakes. It's a place steeped in legend, once home to a famed oracle consulted by Alexander the Great himself. The experience here is surreal. You can float weightlessly in the intensely buoyant turquoise salt pools, a truly unforgettable sensation against the desert backdrop. Explore the labyrinthine ruins of the 13th century Shali fortress, a mud brick citadel that seems to melt into the landscape. The best way to get around is by donkey cart, the traditional local transport, allowing you to soak in the peaceful atmosphere. For a magical end to your day, take a dip in Cleopatra's Bath, a natural spring, before watching the sun set over the endless sea of palms. At number 8, we journey to a place of profound spiritual significance, Mount Sinai. Revered in Judaism, Christianity, and Islam as the location where Moses received the Ten Commandments, this rugged peak in the heart of the Sinai Peninsula draws pilgrims from across the globe. The journey here is as important as the destination. Most visitors undertake the climb at night, a silent procession of torchlights winding its way up the rocky path under a canopy of brilliant stars. The shared sense of purpose among the climbers is palpable, creating a unique bond. As you reach the summit, you're rewarded with a spectacle that feels truly divine. The sunrise over the vast, jagged landscape is soul-stirring, painting the mountains in hues of gold, pink, and purple. It's a moment of pure, quiet awe that transcends faith and culture. A tip for your descent: be sure to visit St. Catherine's Monastery at the foot of the mountain, one of the oldest working Christian monasteries in the world, and a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Coming in at number 7, we dive headfirst into the sensory heart of Old Cairo, the Khan el-Khalili Bazaar. This sprawling market has been the city's commercial center since the 14th century, and walking its narrow, winding alleys feels like stepping into another era. It's a dazzling, chaotic, and utterly captivating labyrinth where every turn reveals a new sight, sound, or scent. The air is thick with the aroma of exotic spices, fragrant perfumes, and strong coffee. Here you can watch artisans at work, hammering intricate patterns into metalwork, stitching fine leather goods, or crafting beautiful wooden boxes. You'll find everything from shimmering lanterns and hand-woven carpets to delicate jewelry and mountains of colorful spices. Haggling is part of the experience, a friendly dance of negotiation. When you need a break from the bustle, do as the locals do. Find a seat at a historic coffee house like El Fishawi's, order a sweet mint tea, and simply watch the river of life flow by. Our number 6 spot goes to an incredible feat of both ancient and modern engineering, the temples of Abu Simbel. Carved into a solid rock cliff in the 13th century BC, these temples are the ultimate monument to the power and ego of Pharaoh Ramesses the Great. The larger temple is guarded by 4 colossal, 20-meter-high statues of Ramesses himself, designed to project Egyptian power into the southern lands of Nubia. The scale is simply staggering and designed to make any visitor feel small. What makes Abu Simbel even more remarkable is its modern story. In the 1960s, the temples were threatened by the rising waters of Lake Nasser after the construction of the Aswan High Dam. In an unprecedented UNESCO-led mission, the entire complex was meticulously cut into massive blocks, moved 65 meters higher, and reassembled in the exact same orientation. This precise alignment allows for a biannual miracle. Twice a year, on February 22nd and October 22nd, the sun's rays penetrate the temple's inner sanctum, illuminating the statues within. We cross into our top 5 with a journey into the Egyptian underworld at number 5, Luxor's Valley of the Kings. For nearly 500 years, this desolate, sun-baked valley on the Nile's west bank was the chosen burial ground for the pharaohs of the New Kingdom. From the outside, it's an unassuming landscape of rock and sand, but beneath the surface lies a hidden network of subterranean tombs, created to protect the mummified kings and their treasures on their journey to the afterlife. Descending into one of these tombs is an otherworldly experience. You leave the searing desert heat behind and enter a cool, silent corridor that slopes deep into the earth. The moment your eyes adjust, you're met with an explosion of color. The walls are covered in intricate hieroglyphs and vibrant paintings depicting gods, goddesses, and scenes from the Book of the Dead, looking as if they were painted yesterday, not 3,000 years ago. While the discovery of Tutankhamun's tomb here is legendary, every open tomb offers a unique and breathtaking glimpse into the ancient Egyptian obsession with eternity. At number 4 is the world's new crown jewel of ancient history, the Grand Egyptian Museum. While the classic museum in Tahrir Square is a treasure in itself, the newly opened gem is a game-changer. Located on the Giza Plateau with a direct view of the pyramids, this state-of-the-art institution is the largest archaeological museum in the world, a fitting home for Egypt's priceless heritage. Its grand atrium is dominated by a colossal statue of Ramesses the Great, setting the tone for the wonders within. The museum's star attraction, for the first time ever, is the complete collection of King Tutankhamun's treasures. Over 5,000 artifacts, from his iconic golden death mask and nested sarcophagi to his chariots, furniture, and even his sandals, are all displayed together in a breathtaking exhibition. Seeing the sheer wealth and artistry of these objects, which lay hidden for over 3,000 years, is an experience that will stay with you forever. Plan for a full day here. The scale is immense, and you won't want to rush through this unparalleled collection of human history. Our number 3 destination offers a welcome change of pace. Welcome to Aswan, Egypt's southernmost city. More relaxed and tranquil than Cairo or Luxor, Aswan is where the Nile is at its most beautiful. The river flows gently around granite islands, their banks lined with lush palm groves and colorful Nubian villages. The best way to experience its magic is on the water. Hopping aboard a felucca, a traditional wooden sailing boat, and letting the wind guide you around the islands as the sun sets is the quintessential Aswan experience. Aswan is also a gateway to incredible history. A short boat ride takes you to the stunning Temple of Philae, dedicated to the goddess Isis. Like Abu Simbel, it was painstakingly relocated to save it from the Nile's rising waters, and it now sits perfectly on Agilkia Island. You can also visit the ancient granite quarries and marvel at the unfinished obelisk. Had it not cracked during carving, it would have been the single heaviest piece of stone the Egyptians ever fashioned. It offers a fascinating, frozen-in-time look at the sheer ambition of ancient stonemasons. Taking the number 2 spot is not a single place, but an unforgettable journey, a Nile cruise. For millennia, the Nile has been Egypt's lifeblood, and traveling along it is to trace the very artery of civilization. A cruise between Luxor and Aswan transforms your trip from a series of sight visits into a flowing narrative. It's slow travel at its finest, allowing the landscape and history to unfold before your eyes at a leisurely pace. Imagine waking up, stepping onto your balcony, and watching farmers tend their fields just as their ancestors did. Each day brings a new adventure, with stops at magnificent riverside temples inaccessible by road, like the well-preserved Temple of Horus at Edfu, or the unique dual temple of Kom Ombo, dedicated to 2 different gods. Then, as evening falls, you relax on the sun deck, cool drink in hand, watching the sky turn orange as you sail towards the next chapter of history. It's the ultimate combination of discovery and relaxation. And finally, at number 1, we arrive at the one, the only, the undisputed icon of Egypt and the last surviving wonder of the ancient world, the Great Pyramids of Giza. No picture, no film, no description can ever truly prepare you for the feeling of standing in their shadow. They are so massive, so ancient, so utterly perfect in their geometry that they seem to defy reality. Built over 4,500 years ago, the Great Pyramid of Khufu alone consists of 2.3 million stone blocks, some weighing as much as 80 tons. The Giza Plateau is a vast complex guarded by the enigmatic Great Sphinx, a mythical creature with the body of a lion and the head of a king. Exploring the area, you can truly appreciate the scale of this necropolis, with its 3 main pyramids, smaller Queen's pyramids, and surrounding tombs. A pro tip: for the best panoramic photos, head to the Panorama Point viewpoint, especially during the golden hours of sunrise or sunset. It's a sight that has captivated humanity for millennia, and a moment that will be etched in your memory forever. So, pack your bags, your camera, and most importantly, your sense of wonder. From the depths of a pharaoh's tomb to the vibrant pulse of a modern city, a timeless adventure is calling your name. Egypt awaits.